Alright, hey everybody, this is another unboxing with Planet Tech, and today we're looking at the Story Bay smartwatch, the SW08. So this was sent to me by an Amazon seller, and I'll link them down below. This is my second smartphone review, so we can do video, alarm clock, secondary sedimentary reminder, SIM card, so you can use this to make like phone calls and everything, I believe. TF memory card, pedometer, pedometer, a camera, music recording, calculator, sleeping, Facebook, Twitter time, notice, phone book, and making and answering calls. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of a nice design. It also has, I think, yeah, I already said it has a camera in it. So we have the thank you for buying this. So apparently you need like a SIM card for like the text messages and everything. However, I believe yeah, I thought you could actually like at least see the text messages on your phone. You might still be able to. There's some sort of app or something, I don't know. I don't think you can install stuff on this. I don't, no idea yet. Okay, we have 2 batteries, so that's actually pretty cool. So in case you're actually bringing one along with you on a travel or whatever, you can take one with you. We have the actual watch itself. It is actually pretty nice. A little like maybe not so well finished there, but for the around the price point, it actually doesn't look so bad. It's all metal, and I think that's glass, yeah. And I think it has also a protective little thing on it, so that's actually pretty nice. A little protective cover. Then you have your USB cable. So the reason why I didn't like the other smartwatch so much was that you needed a analog, or not analog, but an audio cable plug to plug into it, and it had a USB part on the other thing. It was an audio jack to a USB port, and I didn't like that because I actually bought another one to try it out, and it wouldn't charge the device. And so I was like, I'm going to try USB. I know a lot of people don't like USB chargers, but they're kind of like universal and everything. This has a little wire cable, which is awesome. It has an actual this is like one of the longest USB cables I've ever received for a device. So there's your, I think it's micro USB. So it's your standard little USB cable. And if you got a bazillion of them, you have spare. You have a user manual, and they also sent me another one through email. So there's your little info stuff. It's a mini touchscreen smartwatch which can be controlled by slightly type or swipe. English could be better, but it's not like ultra terrible. So settings, LCD backlight, blah blah blah, call settings. Okay, so you get your basic stuff. Now let's look at the actual watch. Okay, let's peel back the protective little stuff. And then as you can see, we still have like a little protective thing. We have the USB charger right there. I can pull that back. There we go. It's like behind a protective little bit of metal. So that's actually kind of cool. Getting the actual, hey, let's do that right now. Let's see how that's gonna actually feel and look like. Because you can get this and it's be like, oh cool, I have one, and it's like a pain to actually use. Let's make sure I'm actually doing this on camera, and get this to be in there. Pretty sure like after a little while you're gonna be like, oh, this is so easy. But right now, okay, you could do it. It's just, you know, a wee bit hard. And the protective cover kind of came off. Gotta make sure it's fully on there. Okay, and take that out. And then we have our little power switch there. It has no battery in it yet. put that back in there. So there's the back side of it. It is a Starry Bay SW08. I think it also has a speaker. I don't think you can remove the wristbands. Kind of sad. I was gonna put some sort of like fake leather ones because it's gonna be. I thought it was like, oh, it's kind of cool. So yeah, we have a speaker. We have you can expand it with a micro SD card, and you can put in your SIM card. Let's put in a battery real quick and power this sucker on. So your batteries are actually kind of small. It's going to be a 3.7 volt, 3500 milliamp, 4.2 charging voltage, 4.2 standard, GB. Okay, I think they made 2013. Not too bad. So it's your standard small little card. Okay, so let's see where these go. Okay, so it goes over your 2 cards. I'll put in a card later. I think it already has storage. I think maybe 8 gigs. I have to actually overlay or something like that. Let's see how easy this is gonna be. Sometimes they're not so easy. Okay, so it's okay. It is kind of like stiff in there, but I think that's just like it's so form fitted, maybe. Okay, let's put the little back shield on. Okay, speaker right there. Yeah, let's get a better shot of that. So that may be like a backup battery, maybe. So let's clip that back on. And you gotta do it in a special way. Slide that on, then clip those on, and power on this guy. It's a smart watch. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Connecting. Maybe to my actual watch. Oh no, my phone. So I have to actually unlock my phone now. Connecting failed. Hold on, I gotta unlock it. We're doing this live, folks. Settings. Enable. Okay, Bluetooth is on. Okay. So we'll do that later. Oh, maybe it's a SIM thing. So there we go. Phone call. Add new contact. Back. Video. Camera. So yeah, now you're seeing it's I think it's a 1.3 megapixel. It is kind of delayed, but okay. You can also insert memory card. Okay, you actually have to insert a card. And you always get to see the time. Actually pretty nice. Phone security, call settings. We're going to say back. You have multiple little... I have no idea what this is running. I thought it was going to be Java. I have to actually look into that. Let's actually go into settings. Call settings. Restore settings. Notification settings. I want to see what you are running. Phone settings. Motion. Miscellaneous settings. LCD backlight. Let's set the background a little low so you guys can see better. Or is it better on high? Well, I'll take low or mid. There we go. Okay, done. Handwriting settings. You can handwrite? Cool. It's very smooth. I'm almost guessing this is either a really, really, really good Java operating system. Please insert memory card. What is this? Please install BT. Okay, so you actually need to install an app on your phone. I'll get to that later. You have a SIM card, currently not available thing. And then you're good to go. And please, okay, so it does actually need a, what is this? it's connecting to something. I'm gonna do a second part where actually you go over like how I feel about this device. So far, actually, it doesn't feel that bad. I want to set the time and everything, but it looks pretty good. And there's some sort of something, I have no idea. You have a voice recorder. You actually do need to put in a space. You can access currently not available. Currently not, okay. But there's a lot of stuff that's currently not available, guys. So I'll get back to you in a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed this review so far, and I'll go, and the next part's gonna cover me liking and disliking this thing, or mixed, or what it's actually good for. Because so far, it is. I really want to know what this is running. I think it has some sort of memory, so it may be some sort of Android. So I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Bye. Alright, hey everybody, so I had a couple days to try out this smartwatch. It is the Starry Bay smartwatch, the SW08. And so I'm going to go over linking the devices up and what I think of the actual phone. First of all, before you even ask, the operating system is either a custom one or it's some sort of early version in like remade version of an early, like really early Android, because it's just really kind of like butter smooth. Or like I said, it's a custom. It's not a Java operating system like some of these really cheap under $40 smartwatches. They usually run some sort of like Java or really badly made operating system. Like the previous watch I reviewed was in a Java based system, and while it was like the top of its line for what I think is really good for them, this is kind of like custom operating system or like Android 1.0. It doesn't actually say that, so this is just me guessing as a computer programmer. Overall, the quality of the watch is really nice. I had this on. The only issue was that it took me a little while to have it synced up to my phone. Once it did though, it auto connects every time. So what you have to do is set your watch to search for other devices. So you have to go into Bluetooth, your Bluetooth settings, and then there's going to be a box saying, hey, do you want your phone to search for other devices that might be, you know, like your phone can receive, and so it can receive and then also put out Bluetooth signal. So you could actually use your phone as a storage device and have, you know, these two communicating. So you're actually just, you know, taking phone calls on this and not on your actual phone. Say you're in a different room or whatever. It can receive messages. So I hooked this up to my mail, my Twitter, my Facebook, everything, almost everything. And it's actually been pretty good. I don't have a SIM card for this, so I cannot use the Google app or the Facebook or the Twitter, but I can receive them. I just can't reply to them, which is fine with me. If I actually need to reply, then I just actually use my actual phone, because this would actually be kind of annoying typing on. But again, you know, an emergency message, I get a text or something, it goes from my phone to the actual watch. So what's really cool is that it actually has a 0.3 megapixel camera on it. Not the best. Again, it's running under, it does have RAM and it does have storage. So it is like an actual base starter smartwatch. That's better than what I call feature watch, which is the other one that I reviewed. It does have the ability to have a SIM card. So like I said, it's a SIM card you can receive and make phone calls, and it has an SD card slot, so you can store music on this and actually put out a Bluetooth signal, so you don't have to carry your phone with you. You can carry your smartwatch with you, and you can put you can listen to your music while you're on your while you're exercising, on a jog, or driving. Or I wouldn't actually listen to music while you're driving. That's kind of like really stupid. But it also has a speaker. So you can actually have your phone or your smartwatch, because this is what I did. I had my phone, this be the music bank, since I don't have a SIM card, or a storage card for my smartwatch. I used my phone as the music bank, and I had it Bluetooth it to the speaker on the watch, and that was actually pretty good. It actually put out a very, very loud, kind of clear. I'm not gonna say it's the best. It's a mono speaker, but it is actually really good. I'd say it's like your phone, just a tad bit quieter, but it does actually get pretty loud, and the controls are really, really nice for it. So a 4 to 8 gig storage card for your smartwatch is actually would actually work. You have a couple faceplates, so you have this one. You tap and then you tap it. It has a sleep mode. Then you have these other little fancy little watch things. I actually like that, because I like telling time in the old way. And then you have, or the classic way, you hold it for a little bit. You go back to the home page. Boom, you're good to go. So my overall thinking of this, or how much do I like it, this would be replacing my other smartwatch. I really like it. The handle, sadly, you cannot replace. It has this little clip grip, these little pegs, and it goes into there. It actually is pretty nice. If you have an arm that is a bit bigger than mine, though, you will have an issue. It's not like a mass. Well, you could actually put a pretty big arm in this. I have to actually go pretty much to the medium, but it is actually pretty easy to put on, and then you just wear it. So it is actually pretty nice. You also has a sensor for gestures, so if you flip it, you can accept a call, decline a call, pause, play music. So it is actually pretty nice. You cannot, as far as I understand, you cannot install apps onto this, but it wouldn't actually have the RAM to do so. And even if you put an SD card on it, it wouldn't actually have the space for it, and playing anything on it wouldn't be so great. However, if you wanted a custom music player, sorry, but you can't do it on that. This is the music player, which is actually pretty nice. The controls are actually really good. You can lower the music, increase the music. You have local music, so there's music on it, or you can just, there's no, the only way you can have music go randomly is if you set it on your actual device, not on the phone. It just plays it. So hopefully this review helped you guys out. It is actually a really awesome phone. So for about $35 to $40, if you don't want to get a phone that's $100, $120, $200, $300, $500, this watch is actually probably your best bet. It receives the text. It allows you to make phone calls if you want to put a SIM card into it. It can store music, play your music, be a Bluetooth speaker in a limited sense. It can also be where you store your music for your Bluetooth headset. So overall, I really like it. It's nice packaging. They give you 2 batteries so you can charge it up and replace it. So basically, if you store 2 batteries with you, like in your backpack or whatever, you place one with the other, you're good to go. Sadly, you can only charge it while it's actually in the device, so you can do that at night. It is USB instead of some sort of analog cord that we have in the other one. Overall, really nice build, metal finish. It's got some sort of plastic top, but it actually is really, it's better than the last one. Higher quality, kind of your budget smartwatch. Overall, really nice. So hopefully this review helped you guys out. If you have any questions, put them down below. Any comments on how I reviewed this, please put them down below. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. If you're viewing this on Amazon, remember hit that thumbs up. It really means a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next review.